never used to. I never used to look like this before. How do I look now? All slim the fuck up and skinny and whatnot. As you probably gonna see in the pictures and whatnot. I've been keeping this weight off since 2011, I believe. That's almost like 7 years. Yeah. In 2011 and before that, I was a big motherfucker. I was a fat boy. And you can see it. I never used to look like this, like real talk. From what I can remember, yeah. I was always big my whole life. I used to get the fat jokes and everything. I remember I couldn't even look down and see my 10 toes. That's how bad it was, you know. And I couldn't see other things as well too, yeah. You get the point. I really don't want to go there, but if I need to get more detailed or whatever, maybe I will. But anyway, yeah, I never used to look like this. I never couldn't look down and see shit, honestly. Like as I always say, my stomach was bigger than my damn eyes, as you can say. But yeah. How did I lose that weight? Pretty much I lost that weight by, I ended up joining the wrestling team. I stopped drinking sodas. I was drinking nothing but water. Exercising more. Basically, I was just doing nothing but cardio. That was pretty much my whole thing. I was doing nothing but cardio. Like running, biking, sprint, and all that on the treadmill, on a stationary bike. I used to wear a trash bag with the waist belt and everything. I was pretty much doing all that. And then I was on the wrestling team, so that was a plus. So you can say from March or April of wait. When did I really start? My bad though. I'm really trying to think about this because it's been a while. I really haven't put no thought into it for a while unless somebody really asks me how I done it or whatever. All right, this is how I pretty much from the end of 2010 to the end of 2010, around March or so of my birthday, I think, when I barely turned 16, I started doing all that. Started just working out, running, doing sprints, riding a stationary bike. I used to go ride a bike, put a trash bag on, put a waistband on, and man, I'd be sweating like no tomorrow. Like everything would be drenched and everything. And I remember, next thing you know, I started dropping like maybe by the time summer came, I started maybe dropping like 10 pounds a fucking goddamn day, like literally. And by the end of summer, beginning of the school year, I remember I was weighing in at 175, I think. And then by the wrestling season, I was 130, I think. Like 120, 130. So I was pretty fucking skinny when I dropped all that weight. And I just remember that feeling too. I'm like, damn, I done it. And it was just crazy though. Like everybody was in shock and shit. Everybody wanted to be cool with me all of a sudden. Scandalous ass bitches back in the fucking day and shit used to talk their shit, make their jokes and shit, was trying to be all cool. I'm like, nope, nigga, I'm taken. By the same female I'm still with today, and I got a kid by her. So you already know, man, I still got it. but people try to start being cool and everything, and everybody was just all in shock, and it got annoying. It got on my nerves to the point to where I got tired of people asking me questions. How the hell did you do it? And they was just in shock with what I told them. One thing I didn't do, I didn't lift weights. I was like, I wasn't trying to put no muscle on, because if I was to try to put some muscle on, it would have took more longer. And you know me, I'm not the type of individual that lifts weights. All I was doing was just hold on, let me position this shit right. Let me see something. All I was just doing was just natural strength workouts. Like I still do to this day, push-ups, sit-ups, all the stomach workouts or whatever. I don't know the names of them. Push-ups, the stomach workouts or whatever, dips, and burpees. That's all I pretty much be doing. I don't lift weights because I tried lifting weights and I wasn't looking no different. I wasn't feeling no different neither. I'm gonna be real with you. I wasn't, you know. You know, and I've been keeping the weight off ever since. Well, understanding that I grew taller compared to then. So obviously, if you do grow taller, you do kind of gain a little bit of pounds and whatnot. But I've been keeping it off ever since. I don't to this day I don't drink sodas nor juices or nothing like that. The only thing I pretty much drink is just Gatorade and water. Honestly, that's all I pretty much drink. Cause I don't want to go back to that weight again. That shit was that through my whole childhood all the way up to like 2011. Like that was hard, dude. Like on some physically no, because for a fat motherfucker I was fast as hell. For real, like I was fast. Like I used to keep up with all the ones who was in shape or whatever. So, you know, so pretty much from 2011 back then, that was hard because, you know, people will judge you because you're fat. I get caught on the fat jokes, Fat Albert, all the fat jokes you probably think of. I probably heard it, you know, and that still puts an impact on me to this day, like mentally, like thinking about it, like yeah, that shit still kind of does bother me, you know, from time to time. But you know, and that's why, you know, I kind of I don't be watching I do watch with my daughters, but I'm gonna make sure that my children ain't gonna get like that, like real talk, because I don't want them going through the same stuff that I went through, you know. I want them to enjoy their childhood as much as they possibly could, you know, and I hope they don't go through what I went through, man, with the bullying and shit. Well, I used to fight my bullies back. I was bigger than their asses, so I used to just pick them up and toss their asses, straight up. Or you know, or I'll just fucking just use all this up here and just push them out the way, like run in and boom, and push them out the way and shit, and knock them over. So I was bigger than them. Every time they would talk mess or whatever, and I'll fight them. So, you know, but everybody who be curious and everything, I never used to look like this before. Trust and believe it. I never used to look like this. I remember I couldn't even see the veins or nothing on my fingers or whatnot and everything. It was like now, like I see all my veins popping out. What you call this shit right here? When I first saw this the first time, the Adam's apple, I was like, what the fuck? You know, I really ain't trying to make this video long, but yeah, once upon a time, I was a big motherfucker. I was a fat boy, man. And even in the other video where I talked about I used to skateboard and all that, play football, basketball, soccer, yeah. Those were at the times I was doing all that too back when I was big too as well. So, you know, I always kept up with everybody. And for a big person, I always kept up with everybody. Nobody couldn't really outrun me. Like I don't know what it was. I just had speed. And another thing to note too, after when I dropped all that weight, my asthma pretty much my asthma went away. Because I used to have asthma before, but pretty much now it's gone. I never had no issues with my asthma. Only one time when I had the flu 3 years ago. Only one time, but ever since then, I don't even have no issues with my asthma. Only then catching little colds and whatnot. But yeah, man. I hope y'all like that little story or whatever. And I ain't got nothing to lie about it. I got the pictures to prove it. I was fat before this, and I've been keeping it off for 7 years, and hopefully to keep it off for the rest of my life, man. Hope everybody enjoyed this video, and until then on the next one.